myself, Jason Bonham's strategy has been going very, very well. And what is amazing is with his strategy, he's used a lot of different technology tools and AI to be able to create something where we don't necessarily have to be on a live session to execute on his strategy and like basically see what would be in his brain when he was looking at the markets for us to actually execute on. And that is through scanners. Okay. So depending on what way you get started here within this opportunity, okay, you guys get access to either all of the scanners, which you see here, I believe we have 9 total now. They continuously keep adding more, which is amazing. Or you may have access to one, and I'll kind of go over that in a second here. But like I was mentioning, right, is Jason Bonham, he created his own strategy and he cultivated the Sniper Pro and the Supernova scanners, where basically you can pull this up at any time and you can basically see where would he be entering into the market. You can see on here they have like different circles. They look like little stars. Like if it's a green star, that means to buy. If it's a red star, that means to sell. And it's happening all the time in real time. And you can change this across any different market. I know it pops up with US 30, but you can do gold, you can do indices, you can do any Forex pairs, and it will work across the board. And this is something that you would get access to. So I know I'm just using Jay Bonham as a reference, right? But there are so many other educators. I know there was one that we were using. His name was Manny. He uses the Smart Monix scanner. And all of these, you are able to learn how to use that in the actual back office as well. It'll give you a whole tutorial of how to use each and every one. So you can do this very independently. The only thing that it requires is for you to first show up and start actually learning about it. You know how I mentioned taking it seriously. That is what is going to set you apart, because education is huge. And once you know something and once you learn a skill set, that is something no one else can take away from you. So I know I'm diving into like the Forex side, but we also have stuff along the lines with crypto. If you're brand new to crypto, wondering what it is, how you can get involved, we have an academy with it. We also have educators, and all of those scanners that I was just showing you guys also work with the crypto market. One really, really cool educator that we just had on our private team call, Super Sunday call 2 weeks ago, was actually Nick Gomez. Nick Gomez is one of the top investors, honestly, across the world. But with us having access to him and to his knowledge, it's absolutely insane. So he trades on the platform Bybit. Bybit is a leveraged crypto trading platform where there are over 64 million users, okay? And with that, he actually has ranked in the top 200 users of the entire platform. So we get to learn hands-on from him on his live crypto sessions, as well as his education that he has through the modules here, just in real time, and being able to learn from someone who has already created some sort of success that we are looking to achieve. And what I've noticed when I first got into the trading space and into this industry is when you learn from someone else who already has the type of success you're looking for, that means you can actually have a cheat code to not have to go through the same mistakes that they had to go through on their way to getting there. And so on top of all of this, right, we have more education around different things. So I specifically focused on the trading side, but I want to just kind of go back into this PowerPoint for you guys. So we have different things on education around online income, around the investing, moving further along in life on all aspects of the education, right? So it has Forex, crypto, and stocks, the 3 major financial markets. We have the e-commerce academy where you can learn about drop shipping, automating a business online, social media, how to brand yourself, how to generate money through your social media brand, real estate investing, fitness academy, you know, the other pillar of GFU is the health. So you can learn about your fitness, AI, how can you simplify your life with AI and use it to create systems for yourself. Also leadership, right? Within trading and your mindset, trading and mindset go hand in hand. I'd always say that trading is about 90% mental versus actually the 10% of physically trading, okay? Because you have to stay disciplined within trading. When you create a plan, you have to follow along with that. And so we have a leadership academy as well that goes into that. We also have credit and finance. So it's like, once you have money, what do you do with that, okay? And so this is a lot of the education that we went into. So I just showed you the whole GFU Live platform where you see that it's simplified education. And one example that I really like using is we had an individual come into this opportunity, and within their first 48 hours, they were able to scale their account by 30% just from using the products and services here with GFU. So everything that we have here works. There's one last thing that I didn't touch on yet, and I'm not sure if James did before as well, but we also have an app. This app kind of serves as like a trading social media platform where you can follow those educators, you can see what posts that they make, you can like and comment on it, but also you will get copy and paste trade alerts sent right to your phone that you can copy and paste into your broker accounts. We also have a feature that's called Easy Trade, where with a click of a button, you are able to enter into trades that you can basically just have be executed for you on the background. So the app that we have is absolutely insane. So these are all of the tools, right? We have the live sessions, we have the academies, we have the scanners, we have the app, the copy and paste, we have market educators, we have everything that you would possibly need in order to understand trading and be able to scale it and become profitable in your own self, right? So the next part of this is the travel. I'm just going to kind of dive into this side because this is another way that you can actually earn money, especially if you are into travel or know a lot of people that do like traveling. So for myself, I've been able to travel constantly over the past year. And when I'm traveling, I always look for a deal. And so with the GFU travel platform, we are able to have our own back end where we can book any flights, cruises, hotels, car rentals through our own platform. And what's amazing is there's other discount travel platforms out there, but GFU Travel, actually, you can save up to 75% more than even those discount travel platforms. Also, with being a part of GFU, you earn a vacation voucher where you can take a trip all across the world, anywhere that you would like to go. All you have to do is pay resort fees and taxes when you take this trip, but it is a 4-day, 3-night voucher that you can go anywhere in the world and stay there, especially if you like to travel. It just comes with being a part of GFU. But my favorite part of the travel platform is if you know other people that are traveling, or you just are really passionate about travel and you look at different trips that you're taking and post it on social media, basically you can send out a free trial to our travel platform. So let's just do this, for example. If you know someone that's going to, say, Italy next week and they're still looking to book their hotel, say you're like, hey, look at this travel platform, see if you can save any money. You send them your free link with GFU. They sign up to gain access to the travel portal, and they book a hotel because they're saving about $1,000 on their hotel stay. The more money they save, the more commission you can actually earn. So just by you sending out a free link to use the travel platform and them booking what they were going to book already, and if they saved $1,000, you can actually earn up to $250 US just for them using that link. I think that's pretty amazing. You know, when it comes to using travel, we all know people that are traveling, and you can actually help them. And by helping them, it's helping you as well. So just to kind of recap, the GFU travel side, you can actually earn travel points. So you can earn free travel. You can give out your pass to friends and family, and you can also gain vacation vouchers. So with all of that, right? Everything that we went over, from the education to the GFU Live platform, to the app, to the travel, this is everything that you will have access to in GFU plus the community you're here with. So let's just kind of go over how can you get started within this. So for those of you who are out in Nigeria, this is an option that you do have. It is a more limited option when it comes to getting started with GFU. You know, kind of how I mentioned before, you might have only access to one of the scanners. You will have a little bit limited access to the educators, as well as some of the channels with an app, but you will still have access to everything in terms of the academies, the education, and still being able to download the app, as well as I believe you gain access to the travel portal, but you won't have any of those free trials to give out. But this way you can get started is $149 US for your first month. And this is worth 0.6 of a point. And this is going to make sense here in just a second. So if you are writing notes, please write this down. But this is the way that you can first get started. And it is a little bit more limited. But the second way that you can get started, and we are looking over here on the left-hand side, is the digital Go Pack. So the Digital Go Pack includes every single thing that I just went over in the GFU Live platform. It'll gain you access to the travel portal. It'll give you access to everything within the GFU Connect app. So the copy and paste trades, the easy trade. It'll give you access to all of the scanners, and you will get 50 free trial passes with the travel platform. So this, to get started, is $2.99 your first month, and it is equal to 1 live point, okay? The only difference between this package and the other packages is the amount of travel trials that you are able to give out to other people. And so I just recommend always getting started on the $2.99 pack, because then you can have access to every single thing that you could possibly need within this, and you can find your niche. You can find out what's going to work for you and what's not going to work for you in terms of the education and what you'd like to utilize in order to make money with this opportunity. And so we went over like the first month of getting started. And so depending on where you end up getting started, either the 149 pack or the 299 pack, there is a monthly subscription to maintain access to everything. So if you get started on the $149 pack, it will be $109 every single month after that. But if you get started on the $299 pack, it will be $185 every single month after that. So I just wanted to put this in perspective for you guys, because I'm about to go over my favorite part of this opportunity, where you can actually become a GFU ambassador and actually work your way towards never having to pay your subscription again. So becoming a GFU ambassador, this first thing here is, if you know people that want to, learn about the skill of trading, want to build a business, if they are wanting to get their hands on this information, because like I saw this, when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, every single person needs to know about this, because this is an unlimited money hack where you can learn about how to make money online. All I did was I went out and shared it with other people. And what happened was they got started with the opportunity. And so what these numbers mean here is 2 and 2. So you know how I went over when you get started, the points, right? So this just means 2 points and 2 points. On the ambassador side, you are actually building up 2 different teams. So if you were to go out and find 4 people, you will build 2 people on your left and 2 people on your right, and they would all get started on the $299 pack. And once you have them started, you actually never have to pay that 185 subscription again. Same thing for the 109 subscription, okay? Is you need 2 points on your left, 2 points on your right. So 4 people getting started on the 299 pack, you never have to pay again to receive access to every single thing that we went over. But it doesn't stop there, okay? So as you can see here, there's compensation that you can actually get just from building a business, from referring people to this opportunity, and to be able to actually help them change their life and do it alongside them while building up the community, okay? One thing that James and I have been focused on is helping people achieve the rank of silver. This just means you have 7 people on your left, 7 people on your right, and now you are earning $700 US every single month for the work that you did one time, right? You introduced someone to the opportunity, they stayed with the opportunity, they took it seriously, and now they're in your business and they're helping you create a passive residual income. And so with doing this, you don't have to build your whole team on your own. We are here to actually help you and place people below you to help build up your team and help you hit these ranks as well. But also anyone that you refer in and wants to build a business, they will help you achieve that as well. So in terms of the scalability of this, you can earn $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $5,000, all the way up to $500,000 a month residual income. This is absolutely amazing. And the reason why that this is so powerful is we are in full blown momentum. Okay. When we first launched with this 5 months ago, we actually were able to have 45,000 customers enroll in 1 month. So we are still at the very beginning of the momentum that is here, and people getting into GFU, and you making the decision to partner here today will position you ahead of the momentum, and you will be able to capitalize on that in the business sense. You also will be able to start working your way to becoming financially independent by learning skills on how to make money online, and being able to do this in a way where you're with a community that will help you stay accountable and will be here to answer your questions and be hand in hand with you every step of the way. So when it comes to partnering with GFU and really going all in on this opportunity, think to yourself of what type of a life do you desire? What are type of goals that you're working towards? Do you want to make sure that you can provide for your family? Do you want to make sure that you can travel with your family? Do you want to buy a car? What type of life is it that you are kind of looking for? And when you start thinking and dreaming bigger, you realize that this is a vehicle that can help you provide that. And that's what it happened for me. And what I'd highly encourage for you guys is understand that you are in the right time, the right place with the right people. And with knowing this information, you can know this all that you want, but what happens is you need to make a decision on what you want to do moving forward in order to actually capitalize on these dreams that you are thinking of to yourself. And with this momentum, with everything that we are in, with James and us working together and having different events that we've been working on, having this every single week, this is a perfect way for you to plug in and be able to take full advantage of this opportunity. So I'll just leave you guys with this. My best advice is to make that decision today to change your life. And if you see that this vehicle, that this community, this opportunity is that for you, I'm ready to be here with you every step of the way, lock arms, and help you capitalize on this opportunity to the fullest that you can. So with all of that, I'm going to pass it back over to James. Thank you guys so much for having me on this call. James shared with you guys my Instagram earlier on this call. I'm also in the WhatsApp group, and I'm always here to help you answer any questions and go through different things along those lines. So just with all of that, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here for you guys, but I'm going to give it back to you, James. Thank you guys.
Right, everyone, please go ahead to the chat box and put 777. I appreciate Marissa for that amazing presentation within the time frame. In a moment from now, we will be out of this place, but it's exciting to get all this information. Those of you who are hearing this and getting to know about this, congratulations to you. You have now the access, you have the information, you have the privilege to move your win rates higher by this trading opportunity, the GFU trading solution. It's good for beginners, it's good for intermediates, it's good for professional traders all together. You can use it to build a system, you can use it to build a community, you can use it to build a market as a broker. You can use it to build a market as a community leader, as a fund manager, as a trading team leader, or even an individual trader. This is very, very valuable to every single one. Anyone not using technology, not using AI, applying to their skill or their craft in 2025 is actually obsolete. So it is good that you have tools, gadgets, stuffs that will help you speed up your trading game. That is why I am recommending the GFU trade solution to every trader all over, wherever they are. I wanted to log in to show you the app, but then tomorrow is Monday and the market opens tonight, and we are all out there looking out for opportunities to jump into the market. And the GFU system is always there to guide us, to help us, to show us what to do. And the traders on the line, of course, starting from tomorrow, those traders are there to guide us. Those traders are there to trade live with us, to help us get these things done. And we can't wait to, take advantage of that opportunity as well. So I've been looking at Bitcoin. I've been buying Bitcoin since Friday after the NFP news. I've been buying Bitcoin every little opportunity I have. I've been buying. As you can see, I'm quite running in good moves on the Bitcoin, courtesy of the GFU scanner. I wanted to show you where I saw that trade called on GFU scanner, and I've been adding more positions to my Bitcoin portfolio from now till Monday. I want to see how far we can go, how much we can scoop out from Bitcoin. Why gold, on the other hand, I've also been buying gold, but then I had to get out on Friday after the price, the NFP brought the price down. I took some entries and started going back to the upside. Then I got out because of close of market. Then the market retraced. I'm still looking for an entry around this area, courtesy of one of the master traders that was doing analysis called the trend trap analysis. So the guy drew a zone here, and when I checked that zone, I noticed that it's a very important zone that traders have to look out for, being that it's an area of former support. So, and when price broke that support, came back into the zone, price was still, within that area. So, and I look at that area again in the 15 minutes time frame. After Friday, I noticed that that's the area where price gained a lot of momentum to shoot to the upside, breaking all these structures 1, 2, 3, 4 with a massive push to the upside. So if price comes back there, I believe strongly that price can react there. And if price is going to react there, I want to make my entry around this area probably tonight. So I'm looking out for something like price, clearing the liquidity of the Asian low tonight when the market opens. Then I look for my entry around 33, 80, 28, and I start going back to the upside to fill up this area that have been traded before. Yes, we could go all the way to this other side to fill up the NFP area like Euro USD have done. But then I want to see how price can fill up this Friday close of New York first of all. Then I'm sure there's going to be like a range for London session, something like that. Then probably continue to go up all the way to, cover up the entire space because we get that resistance there. So also on the Euro USD, I've been buying after the NFP. I started buying the Euro USD until I saw that price came into this kind of symmetrical triangle kind of formation. I started buying from this side. I took back my profit after Friday, close of day, something like that. So right now, what I want to see on the Euro USD is a sweep, just similar to like what I showed on gold. I want to see a sweep of all these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, if possible, 4 of them, or even one of them is still okay. If we can sweep anyone, sweep 1, and we get this entry set up, I want to buy. If we can sweep 2, I want to still buy. If we can sweep 3, I want to still buy. Depending on which level the price is able to sweep, I want to be a buyer on these assets. I want to continue going up because the higher time frame overall is talking about buying these assets. So probably around this zone here, if I can see price action form giving me a setup, I'll go to my GFU scanner to confirm that setup. I want to be more of a buyer on Euro USD because if you go to the higher time frame on a daily, you still see that we are still very strongly bullish on Euro USD, and the NFP spike to the downside was able to fill up this gap that we are all been waiting for around 1.1171. There's a gap there that needed to be filled, and it has been filled already. And we have a very nice reduction on the daily time frame. So if Wednesday is able to give us like a candle formation to the downside, if you know your candlestick Bible very well, it gives us nice opportunity to enter, and we shoot all the way up to go to that all-time high around 1.1830. The same thing also on the GBP USD. From the 15 minutes time frame, I've already mapped out all my zone. I'm waiting for the market to open tonight. Then for the traders to follow the series of classes we're going to have to starting from tomorrow, especially London session. When the London session opens, I want to see how price is going to sweep the liquidity of the Asian low for London session. When price markets open, this one looks very much cleaner compared to Euro USD because Euro USD is in kind of a symmetrical. Why this is looking more of like a chunk of liquidity, 1, 2, 3, all at the same area, equal lows. So if price can drop down to area where this particular last candle block started from, I will be very comfortable at that point. If I see reaction and I see a nice entry, I will confirm my entry from any of the scanners, especially the Killshot scanner. I'm really in love with that Killshot scanner and the Supernova scanner, of course, to confirm that we have a good momentum at London session And there's this particular scanner that show me amount of buyers in the market and amount versus amount of sellers in the market. So I will check out that scanner to see that we have more buyers. When I see a good momentum, like a good push to the upside from lower time frame, momentum market structure shifts, I'll take that opportunity all the way to the top around 1.33, 36, 90, 78 for the whole of the entire Monday. That's how I want to buy the Euro USD. The same thing on the oil side, I've been buying and price have been going our direction. But right now, we are seeing how the NFP brought price down. I still want price to come down to this same support level. If it does, then I might consider buying oil. All the analysis is derived from the DXY, telling you the strength of the dollar, that the NFP pushed the dollar to the upside because the NFP statistics came out positive for the dollar. Instead of expected 3 or 4.3% on the unemployment rate, we got 4.1%, which is really very good for the dollar. Instead of 101,000 unemployed people, we got, instead of non-farm employment change, the NFP news itself, we got 147, which is by far very stronger than what was forecasted. The previous one, 144. What we have this time around was 147. So the dollar came out very strong during the news. That propelled the DSY to shoot up to the upside. There's a zone we mapped for the DSY, courtesy of Daniel Lopez, one of the great trader in Revolt Academy, who is also an indicator in GIFO. He mapped out this zone for us before the news, just some couple of hours before the news. And we expected the price to come to this zone, which the price did. Of course, because of the general analysis of the market, the entire trend of the dollar is bearish. So after that zone, we still expect price to drop massively. You can see there's a drop from that zone previously to this downside to form a new low at the DSY here. So his argument that particular day before the NFP was that during the NFP, if dollar comes out strong, we expect to see price go up to this zone. If you break this zone, go up to this zone. This zone is able to hold price. And then from there, we started, shutting down the dollar. And of course, that was what we got. The price of the dollar began to drop down. Until when we got this place again, the dollar began to show signs of strength. But of course, I'm still expecting a continuation of that bearish move to the downside. As you can see, there's a move to the downside, rally-based rally. The price has gone up to do its thing. So the price is down again. So if we have a move to somewhere around this area, resistance area, I'm still expecting to see that, okay, after I move to this place, Asian session things, get a good area here. If I see reaction here, then I'm expecting the price to continue down to clear all this liquidity to the downside, at least 1, 2, if possible 3, or this area here before we go up finally. If we're going to go up bullish in the dollar, then this is one of the areas we have been looking at for. Then we can go all the way up. But we're not going to go up. If we go down, break below this place, then we are continuing the downward to the downside, and that's not good for the American dollar, right? So I think from here we can expect what we'll see next. So that is what I've been looking at for the entire week. I didn't touch Bitcoin. I've been on buy on Bitcoin. Okay, I started with Bitcoin. Okay, when I started the call, I was showing you that where my entry was for Bitcoin, and you can see the market is responding to my entry nicely from where we started. We have just made some number of pips from that entry. I had a buy limits from there. We have about over 234 points right now on Bitcoin. That's amazing. So those of you joining this call, you have the privilege to join this analysis or get this information together with professional traders beginning from tomorrow morning. Do your very best to be part of this call. When the call starts, when you see the alert, join the call, get the information, make money with it. Most importantly, keep record of your trade so that you can show other people what you are doing. This is the only way to actually sell what you are doing, by showing people your progress. You can't tell me to come and take advantage of something where I cannot see you progressing in it. You can't invite me to come and pay. Many of you here are invited so many people to come to this Zoom call. The reason they will not come is because they have not seen you making any progress. So when you take these classes, try to record your progress. Share your progress with people. People value results. They want to see the result you are making, not you making millions of dollars. Nobody's interested in how much you make. People just want to see that you are making progress. Then they want to come and take a look at why or how or what you are using to make that progress. And if you need instant funnel account, I told you earlier in the week that we have access to discount of about 15%, 10%. Instead of you buying a $25,000 instant live funded account from Hantech, you can get it at the cost of 908. If you put some add-ons, it could go a little bit higher. We have some discount added to that add-ons as well. Like Get Funded 10 gives you discount, something like that. So I have those codes. I can send them to you. You can get an account of $50,000 live account, and you start trading from day one. Any profit you make, you can withdraw up to 90%. So instead of you paying $2,139, you can pay a little bit lesser than that. You can buy an account as small as $5,000. Instead of you paying the exact amount of $214, you can pay $181. So this instant funnel account can help you start. And a lot of people say, I'm struggling. I don't have money to start. I don't have money to pay for GFU. I don't have money to pay the subscription. I don't have money to fund an account. I don't have money to start trading. You could get your link as an affiliate of GFU. You could get your link as an affiliate of a broker. Use your link, sell your account to people. When people buy this account, you get paid. I have withdrawn over $400 in the last 1 month, sharing this account to people who were buying the account, and I was getting the commission. I have withdrawn it. So it's even cut across beyond just funded accounts. Some of you want to flip accounts, and I bet you Xnest is the place where you can flip accounts. In the last 2 weeks, I've been talking about it. I've been sharing you guys. Share my link to my friends. Those of you using Xnest as a broker, it allows you unlimited leverage to flip your account. If you go to my TikTok, you'll see where I was displaying flipping of accounts. If you go and watch, you'll see where we're flipping accounts, we're loading trades. The only broker that can permit you to load such kind of a trade, $1 to $64,000. Guys, the only broker that can permit you to load such trade is a broker with unlimited leverage. It's small accounts. A small account can be flipped from $1 to $17. You get another entry again from $17. You can put a high lot size. It's extremely risky. It's like, you know, having this London rail track where several number of trains cross each other. I think about 1,780 trains have crossing each other. Is risky, but if you are structured, if you have scanners, if you have live trading, if you have tools, if you have basics of trading, you'll be able to navigate these risks, and you can turn as low as $1 to $64,000. It is possible. It's not easy. There is no guarantee that you can do it. There's no guarantee that you will be able to do it the first time, but somebody have done it using Xnest from $1 to $64,000, using scanners, using tools, using indicators like what I've just been showing you guys, and the mastery of understanding price action, market open, taking advantage of these things. I've been able to do it. So if you have a broker like Xnest, you can be able to do a lot of flipping exercises like this. Then if you don't want to trade, you can copy other traders who are doing very well, who are using tools, who are using, I showed you analysis on Bitcoin, on GPUSD, on AUD card, on NZD card, and other ones. You can see the trade for Friday, closing profit, trade for AUD, NZD, closing profit. All these trades are closed for Friday. If you can scroll down, you see all the closed trade. They are all very, very profitable. More profitable closed trade than losses. You can see the loss size 0.01. So even an account of $10, you will notice carefully that there's no gold here. So an account of $10 can monster this. Over 84 people are currently copying this particular strategy on XNext. So you can get the link from me, start copying on XNext without doing anything. Just allow yourself enjoy 41,371%. A maximum drawdown in the entire lifetime of 29.27%. I can send this link over to you. Just reach out to me, send me, ask me you want a copy trading link, and I'll send it over to you. Those of you that want to trade in weekend, you want to trade divergence strategy, we have been learning, we have been talking about it, we have been practicing it. It's been working massively. Learn, understand how to use divergence to get entries in the market, to get take profits areas, understand how to use divergence. When you you are able to spot divergence in the market when you have lower lows on price, and at the same time on the indicators you're having higher highs. It connotes divergence. After there's a crossover, the first pullback and the first bullish candle there is your entry to the upside. After that bullish candle, you enter the trade, and then you put your stop loss under the SMMA, smoothing moving average. 1:2 is your most preferred setup, but of course you can see it has gone all the way up to 1:5, but I always use 1:2 because I go all in, full margin, you know, open up my account and flip the account, especially during the weekend time. When I make money in the weekend, I use Deriv as a broker to flip the account. So this strategy has been helping me, and I developed this strategy after a lot of study over the years using this broker, and I have seen it work perfectly. I'm currently discussing with my programmers to design this strategy into an indicator and give me an alert, or into a robot and connect it so we can trade it automatically. But however, you can go ahead and put this strategy in your setup. The setup, the input or the settings are just right here on the screen. You can rewind this recording to see what I was showing you. The second setting, the SMMA, you can see it's clear, it's here. The third one, the RSI, you can see also it's here. You can see that those are the three settings there. Then you just study it, back test it, practice it, begin to use it. Let's make the market together. Let's share the opportunities that we have. Let's share the offers available. Let's share the, you know, question and answer. Let's be able to share Q&A with everyone. Marissa is gone off to another call. Please, if you have any question, please reach out to me. If you don't have any question, if you want to contribute, reach out to the WhatsApp group, send your contributions, send your updates, send your testimonials, and encourage somebody. Share this video with another person. If you've seen this video, it means that you've benefited from this information. Share it to a beginner trader, intermediate trader, advanced trader. We have a lot of information we have been able to share, Marissa and myself, on this call tonight. We want to be able to share it out to somebody that it's going to be valuable to that person. It's going to give that person clear direction. It's going to give that person idea. You know, the way idea work in this industry is that people have some things in their head trying to look for something. If only I can get this, if I can do this, do that. Then all of a sudden they're able to meet a material or a video or an idea that collides, that, you know, confluences with their own idea. So that pushes them to get things done, and that makes them to make things happen, brings success closer to their doorstep. So you could be that vehicle to get somebody get across to these videos, and it's going to be very, very helpful for them. So thank you so much for sharing in advance. And those of you watching, reach out to me, reach out to the person that shared back to you, reach out to the WhatsApp group. We'll be able to answer all your questions, help you get started, strengthen you, work together with you, and grow the team together. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. This 16 minutes past 8. We'll meet again on Saturday, Saturday 7 p.m. and Sunday 7 p.m. Those of you getting started, just reach out again to us on WhatsApp so we can get you started. If you have any question, don't forget